Hello, sports fans. Welcome to GotNext Gaming and some Motorsport Manager. We are here with Oneway Racing, where we started our own custom team, and we are working on trying to make a dynasty. We want to build a dynasty. First and foremost, we need to go out and find some new mechanics, and it's telling us here that we need a new designer. So we have to find a designer to join our team. We're going to go scout them. A lot of these people already have jobs. So we're going to go find one that doesn't have a job. Maybe Paul Trenoworth here. Gearbox brakes, rear wing, suspension. We want somebody who's a little bit better on engine, I think. I mean, I don't want to be too picky, but... I mean... So, yeah. So designers, I mean, Paul... So he got 11 engine, 8 brakes. The front wing and the rear wing we don't care about in this particular series, so it's not important to us. But we definitely want somebody who's good with engines. We see a rear wing 16. I don't really care about that. He's young. He'll be around for a while. Let's see who else is out there. 5, 19, 18, 2. Not so good on the suspension, but the front wing and rear wing, like we said, we don't really care about. Freddie Cooper. Let's take a look. He's got some known components which will help out tremendously. No condition loss on first race. Build time -4 days. On soft, super, and ultras performance. Nice. So we're going to go ahead and approach this designer and see what we can get out of Freddie Cooper. I'm interested. Let's talk. Alright, so he does want a job. He's 2.5 stars. We like him for his wages are fairly important to me, so we're going to up his cost per race. I like a nice sign-on fee. Let's say 120. Bonus size isn't very important, so we'll leave the bonus out for now. Wages is fairly important. I prefer a long contract. So we'll do 56,870 per that, and then he doesn't care about the bonus. But we'll say that, you know, if we hit first, then you get a $9,000 bonus. That should sweeten the pot for him a little bit. Let's say 21 months, so maybe we can get somebody else as well. Yeah, we're dropping money quest. We're losing 1,072,000 per race. That's gonna hurt. All right. So we're gonna give him 21 months, 56,875, 120 sign-on bonus. We're gonna really put some money out there for this guy and see if he likes it. So, all right, so we got the contract in for Freddie Cooper. Let's continue and see what happens. We have some stuff here. Car condition. Car condition dropped 54%, 58%. I don't know what that means. Yeah, let's go to the interview. Let's answer the questions. After his win today, we were wondering if any thoughts on Tanvir Shah. Thinking of working with him in the future. He's an interesting driver. Anything can happen in motorsports. No, I'm very happy with our 2 current drivers. Can't hold a candle to Andre Gomes. I mean, that would really jump Andre Gomes' stuff. I mean, we'll say that. Okay, thanks, Hemp. His morale is actually goes up. It doesn't affect our drivers, which is pretty good. So we don't affect anybody on our team, which is what we don't want to do right now, which is pretty good. Hard Fort win, yeah, we know, blah, blah, blah. Let's go take a look at our car. We are working on engine parts. It has 8 hours to go. And condition working to improve parts. So we're good there. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll move the calendar along here. Okay, so we got our engine. Let's go ahead and drop our engine in. I guess we'll give him the new box, right? I mean the new engine. So 28. I love it. And there's a low risk of it being illegal. I mean, whatever, it is what it is. These engines are the same, so she's not going to benefit from getting anything there. And it is what it is. Okay, so we're fitting the parts. It's fine. We should go design another new part. Let's work on a gearbox now. Acceleration plus 25 to max. So I'd love to get this stuff down, but then we're getting a risk level there. Nah, screw it. What the hell? Let's do it. Maybe we should wait until we get our new... Yeah, you know what? See if we can't get our new designer first, and then we'll figure it out. Oh, we got some new mail. Let's go check out the mail. Engine build finish, we know. Let's continue. See what they did. Car repair complete. Gatto nearing the end of his career. We don't care. Car finish repair. Repairing both cars. The mechanics can get back to work, making performance improvement. Okay. So fantastic. Let's go improve parts. So they are working on performance. So let's clear that. And we're going to work on performance for... Yeah, I guess we can work on the performance of the engines. That engine and that engine. And we'll do performance, right? We're not going to about reliability right now. Although, maybe we should work on the reliability of this. And do that. I don't know how long it's going to take. 117 days after the race. That does us nothing. 13 days before the race. So let's do this first. Because this gives us plenty of time. Contract proposal for Freddie. Does he accept? Let's go back to the negotiating table. Okay. So he doesn't like the sign-on bonus, and he does not like the wages. So this is our last chance. He can get 600,000. I'm not giving him 600,000. That's just... I'll give him 300,000. That's just insane. He can get 120 per race. That's insane too. So we went up to there. Let's go to there. You know what? We don't get him. We don't get him. I'm not really that worried about it. I gotta be honest with you. Considering retract offer details, his patience. He doesn't have much patience. He wasn't happy about our first proposals, but whatever. Let's go take a look at sponsors. We have some offers available here to get some more money in the car. So 8th or above, we get a bonus payment of 500,000. We'll accept it because we don't have anything else. And we're going to go over here and take a look at slot 3. So upfront 500,000. Upfront 450 for 4 races, 85 per. 150,000 per race. So that'll be 3,690, almost $1 million there. And here we'll get 85 is 170 is 340. So this is probably a better deal because we'll get close to what's here, but in 4 races. And that's just $500,000 up front for 8 races. This is actually the better deal because then we can get a new one after 4 races instead of waiting for 6. And we'll do that. We'll accept that offer. We'll get 450,000 up front. We'll take it. Plus a whole chunk of money in and during the races. So no other offers available. We'll move the calendar along here. Performance work done. We got another sponsor thing available. Huh? I'm confused. I don't know. Anyway. Let's see. Retiring into the season. Performance work complete. Improve your car in the factory. Yes. Yeah, we should be working on reliability. I like that. 13 days after the race. I mean, it is what it is, right? Whatever. It is what it is. Running race events. That's not us. So it's the World Motorsport Championship. It's good. Reliability improvements are working. Sponsors. We got a new sponsor offer here. Let's take a look. Fixed per race, 350,000 per race. We'll take it. 9 races. I mean, how can you say no to that? It's gonna be huge, man. So we're gonna have to see what our new losses per race are. Here comes the contract. Contract offer is rejected. His status is insulted. He doesn't like the money. There's no way I'm signing a deal like that. Forget it. Okay. Whatever. Let's move ahead a little bit here. We got 2 new emails. Report upcoming race in Munich. We're going to be able to... Yeah, we know. We don't have money for a telemetry center right now. So let's go take a look at scouting again. We need some... We definitely need a designer. We're holding off on designing stuff because we need a designer. I mean, this guy's good too. He's going to want a lot of money though. He's interested. Let's talk. Yeah, he's going to want a lot of money. Wages are fairly important. So let's not cheap on the wages, right? 105 per race. I'd like a nice sign-on fee. Right now, our current designer is crap. So, yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's continue. I'm going to travel to Munich next. We'll have the race in here, and then we'll figure out what we do after that. So, yeah. Okay. How are we looking per race here? We're still losing $1,070,000 even after getting all the sponsor offers in there? I mean, I don't understand. We're down to 17 mil. Is Bag going to retire? Nobody cares. Let's just go. We're going to say 14th or above because we don't think we're going to do better. I don't know. You only get to pick 2 of them. 8th or above. We'll say 14th or above, but that should be more than enough. Okay, all parts are fitted. Let's go do this. We're going to Munich. We're going to do some racing. I think what we're going to do is we're going to simulate the actual setup session. Let them do the setup on their own. And see what happens. See how that works out for us. Only to save a little bit of time because it does take a long time to do that kind of stuff. And then we'll figure it out. Our game, our race strategy we'll figure out as we go into it. Alright, so driver. Car setup 1. We'll cancel that. Continue. So downforce. Want a lot of downforce. We got it. And your handling. You'd like to have that a lot better. And then the speed. You want more acceleration, which is fine. You want a little bit more handling. Okay. Tire choice. Should we go for mediums or we'll get 2 more laps out of the mediums? We'll leave them on medium tires just to see how it works out for us. Confirm. Continue. We're going to simulate the session. So they got their out laps going. My guys are all over the place. They're coming in pretty much last. In lap. 141, 142. So we may want to go for soft tires, maybe. I don't know. They're running on mediums. I guess that wasn't exactly the best deal there. We're gonna see how this works out for us now. Yeah, so we wound up way down at the bottom of the field there. Not great times at all. Even with the new engine, really. Need a better driver than Andre Gomez, whatever. Unless you want to come in last all season. They weren't at the races. What, we were there. Pretty lame session. Yeah, whatever. Don't be a jerk. All right. Time to race. Let's see what we're going to do here. Hopefully we can get 14th or above. So we got to come out of here with a strong strategy. Let's check the weather. Looks like it's going to be sunny all day. We're dry right now. Medium tires, race trim, confirm. Medium tires. Sure. So as if we run on medium tires, I don't even know at this point. Good pour. He doesn't like his handling. She doesn't like the downforce. Huh. I mean, didn't they do any of this stuff? I guess they don't automatically do it. She liked the handling, but she didn't like the speed balance either. We'll give her a little more acceleration. A tad touch more handling. A lot more downforce. We're going to go with softs now. 17 laps. So we're going to drop this down, have her come in a little bit early. And then we're going to change his setup because he didn't like his speed balance. So maybe he wants, I don't know, 70% optimal. Poor handling. Give him a little more oversteer. See, I thought it was going to set it for us. The setups, I didn't realize it was going to be one of those simulate sessions, unless our mechanics are just so bad that they're not going to set it up for us. I don't know. Anyway, we'll put him on softs, and then we'll drop him back as well. And here we go. We're going to do some racing. We will come out a little aggro on the tires. A little aggro on the fuel burn, just to see if we can't get some stuff going. And we're going to start racing. I don't even know where they are. Does it matter? It doesn't really matter. So 12th and 10th. Okay. Everybody's at 100%. And they're off. And it looks like they're going to be kind of neck and neck with everybody coming out off the front stretch there into the turn one. Anthony now in 9th, 7th. Moving along nicely. Getting squeezed a little bit back to 9th. Gomes is down at 15th. He's getting boxed out. Anthony's up in 7th. Go Anthony. She's in 6th now. Wow, she's really booking. Gomes up to 13th. So you got to go aggro right in the beginning. Got to push it a little bit. Got to see how they do. She's in 6th still. Doing pretty good, looks like so far. Weather is still going to be sunny all day. It's going to be pretty hot. So we're going to have to watch these tires by no one but, I don't even know how to say that name, so I'm not going to embarrass myself. She's back down in 8th. He's down in 17th. Even with his new engine, he's got the better engine. I don't understand. I don't understand. We're gonna have to work on a gearbox next, I guess. We gotta get a designer. Goes down 10. She's in 9th. He's in 16th. Fastest lap. Looking pretty good. 16 laps remaining. Lap 1 down. Tires are running pretty good. Looking pretty good on the tires. Son of a censored by GMA. Uh-oh. He's not happy about something. Overtaken for 16th. He is overtaken. Okay. Oh, he has overtaken. Not that he is overtaken. Not the case. Alright. So good. She's still in 9th. We may want to put mediums on in the middle of the race. Just to kind of get them a little bit further on those tires. I mean, but we don't have much, like, fuel. We don't, you know. We'd have to pit for fuel anyway, so we might as well put tires on if that's the case. I mean, I don't know. Pit strategy is so hard right now, especially with such crappy cars. The cars are just junk at this point. So we're into lap 2. Gomes is in 19th. Anthony's holding on to 9th. He's just doing terrible. He's supposed to be good with feedback. Where's his feedback? He's not saying a word to me. He's in 17th. People are pitting already. He's 208 on the back stretch. Let's drop this back a little bit. Conditions look good. Drop this back a little bit. Getting that tire temperature up a little high. It is a fairly warm day here today. Yep. 2.78. Let's get her. She's the lead driver. Let's get up to her and see where she is. Wow, she's way ahead. Okay. Slowing down on her laps a little bit as the tires are wearing down, it seems like. She's in 9th. She's in a nice little cluster there. Challenging for 8th, it looks like. Gomes had his best lap so far. Anthony's got laps of 141. So Gomes is really off the pace here. 145 is just terrible. I don't know what's up with that. He's supposed to have the better engine. I guess, well, this race it requires more acceleration than top speed. So that engine will probably be better at the next race that needs, like, top speed more than anything else. He's holding on to 17th, though. She's got 2.035 laps left to go. Those tires are getting real warm now. We might want to back off on the tires. We'll go neutral on the tires there. We'll go neutral on his tires as well. He's up to 142, though, so now he's starting to set some better times here. She's got a 142 as well. I'm sorry, her best was... I don't even know. Okay. Lap 4, 1.56. She's coming up close here. I wonder if we should pit on this one. Yeah, that might be a good idea. So stop. Let's look at our pitch strategy here. I think we're going to put her on mediums because she's in a decent spot. We'll definitely give her some fuel. We have 13 laps remaining, so we'll top her off to get her 7 laps. Parts, I mean, you can always use some repairing, but we're not going to. And our pitch strategy is going to be safe, so we're going to add some time to it, and it is going to be what it is. Because we'll pick up fuel on the next one, so that should be a nice short one for us. Or we're picking up tires here. We probably won't need tires the next time around, so we'll get her to pit next. And then let's look at him. And he's not really that far behind. Okay, so we'll put him on medium tires as well. We'll get him into the pits. We'll top him off to the top. Parts are looking okay. Even the engine is not so bad, considering. And we'll play it safe with him too. So everybody's coming in for a pit. And let's get this ball rolling. So she's in 9th. He's in 17th. He's 16th. He's pushing. He's trying to fight for 16th there. He's moving into 16th. All right, he takes him. Looks like 2 teammates there. Side by side. And he's pulling away, too. Faith Anthony falls to 10th. What happened? Oh, no. We can't... Somehow looks like her front wing got taken out. And we can't fix it while we're here. We can't adjust the pitch strategy at all. That's crazy. As we're pulling into the pits. That is absolutely insane. Alright, I don't know. It is what it is. 14 seconds. He's in. $13.2, that's pretty good. Yeah, something fell off the front wing, so we have to fix the front wing. Yeah, we're not changing any of that stuff. We're just going to fix this part here. And we're going to try to do balance, make it a little bit quicker. And that's it. We're not changing tires. We're not changing fuel. Oh, man, it's terrible. You know, for all the bad luck in the world... What? Oh, yeah, I probably should have pitted him a lap later, right? I forgot all about that. We got the same pit lane. That was a dumb move on my part. I forgot all about that. They go into the same pit stall. Fantastic. This is not going to be a great race. What I'm going to do here, I think, is I'm going to transition ahead a little bit into the race as it's not running so hot right now. After her next pit stop, we're going to kind of just move along and see what it comes of it. So he's catching up on her quick because she's just not running any good laps at all. Without that front wing, she's going to fall way behind. Yep, she drops to 17th place. So after her pit here, we'll see how that goes for us. We'll transition ahead to closer to the end of the race, I think, to see what happens with these two clowns of a drivers. I don't know. We're going to have to really work on these cars. I think it's the cars more than anything else. So she's in the pit. She'll be pulling into the stall any second. Should probably turn this around so we can see it. There we go. There we go. Nice. 9 seconds, 10 seconds. Good, good. We got the front wing on in pit lane. She's in 18th now. The medium tires might pay off in this case. Front wing is looking way better, guys. Thanks. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move ahead till, I don't know, later on in the race. We're at lap 6. We got 10 more laps to go. Lap 7. Yeah, and we'll see you a little bit later on in the race. Alrighty, folks, we're back in it here, and it looks like we're having some parts troubles, which we always expect to see him happen here. Gomes has dropped to 13th place, and he has got a little bit of a lead with 2 laps to go here on 14th place, which is where we kind of want to finish off, right? We want to fall below 14th place. We're okay with 14th. I mean, 13th would be great too, but we'll take 14th place. I'm not upset about that at all. I'll definitely take that if we can get it. And with the parts problems that he's having, I don't even know if he's going to make it to the end of the race, to be honest with you. As far as fuel goes, we may have to drop back on the fuel a lot too. He has 30 seconds gap on 14th place, so he should be okay. And he's running decent laps, even with the engine troubles. Anthony is in 15th place, and she's got the blue flag. She's in 15th place. She'll make it to the end of the race. She has plenty of fuel. I guess we should push it a little bit here. I think that's... Our tires are in down, boss. We know. So let's back him off on everything here a little bit because we got to get to the end of the race. I do not want to pit him now. Not now. Now is not going to work for us. Even though he's got quite the lead still on Rogers, it's just not going to work out for us if he does pit. Don't want to take that chance at all. He's got to make it to the end of the race. That's what it comes down to. He's got to make it to the end. We're on lap 17 already. It starts, and he's gonna have to push it to the end of the race. Is what it comes down to. No other way about it. Unless somebody pits here, I don't think they're going to. Does number 11 pit? Nope. 11th place does not pit. Does 12th place pit? If they do, we'll stop in for some quick fuel. They do not pit. They're going to try to push it to the end of the race just like we are. We have excess fuel in Anthony's car, but not in Gomez's car. We are running. He's probably going to run out of fuel before the end of the race. And that's just what it comes down to. So he's starting to lose ground on Dreyfus. He's definitely losing ground on Rogers, who's coming up behind. But like I said, 14th I am happy with. I will not be upset with that at all. As Anthony's starting to do some serious stuff out there now. She's starting to move. Setting a good sector there. Not a bad result. Well done, everyone. So she comes in, and she's going to finish off at 15th because of the fact that the race is now over. Gerard is out of fuel. I wonder if that'll help anybody. I mean, Gomes is about to be out of fuel as well. He's not going to make it to the end of the race either in 13th, but it is what it is. 14th place is falling back again. Final lap for Gomes. Waiting for 4 cars to finish. Here he comes. He's got like a drop of fuel left in this thing as he comes around the final stretch here. And that's going to do it. He makes it across the line as he runs out of gas. That was all right, guys. Not too shabby at all. We'll take that 13th place finish. We get the little bit of bonus, which is going to be tremendous for us there. Anthony finishes in 15th, so it won't be too bad for us. And Sabato wins it for Firebird MRT. And I'm not sure what's going on. They both have, like, parts problems going on. Like, these guys still finish way up there, even though they have parts problems. They let the parts problems go on, even to the end of the race. Like, they're not going to go in and fix them, especially when they're that close to finishing, I guess. But it is what it is, right? And that's what we're going to stick with right there. So, looking pretty good here. We'll take these finishes, and hopefully this is kind of where they wind up at the end of all of it after it's said and done. Risk of rule break low. They're checking the cars. Scrutineering. I love that word, scrutineering. No rules broken, so we're in good shape there. We'll continue on. And we are indeed going to finish 13th and 15th. And we'll pick up our little bonus. So they're going to put him into 16th, 14th, and then 16th there for Drivers' Championship standings. Continue on. And our team is in 8th place, which is better than what we thought we were going to be. And we have a nice little lead there, about 7 points on Octane Racing. And we're 20 points ahead of Predator Racing, which is all the way down there in 10th. So we might actually do pretty decent on the season if we can just kind of keep it up. I've been watching Motorsport for 42 years, and I've never seen anyone worse than Sergey and Tanav. Joke driver. Yeah. Tell me about it. Took one of us out, actually. Fairly average performance for one-way racing. Yeah, we expected to see that. Let's continue on. See what we got. So morale is up for both drivers as they're doing pretty good. We came in, our expected Russell is 10th. He came in 9th, which we'll take that. So his happiness is up to 100%. Our marketability is up slightly as well. Mechanic relationships are up. He's not going to change because he's not doing anything. He's losing stuff as we go. We don't really want to keep him anyway. We definitely want to look at new drivers as well. We're going to probably scout some drivers. So we lost $487,000 for that race. We got our sponsor money of $785. Not too shabby. That is not terrible. Not terrible at all, especially with the amount of races that we have left. We'll probably pick up some decent sponsors as we go through. And we will, we'll take it. I mean, we'll take it. What are you going to do? We don't have much of a choice. So, anyway, championship standings, that's the Asian Pacific. We don't care. And we'll take a look at our series here. So, we're in 14th and 16th, respectively. And then the team itself, the event results. So, Gomes finished 13th and Anthony finished 15th. So, not too bad there. Picking up 6 points and 8 points. And, we'll take it, you know. It is what it is. We're in 8th place currently for the standings, which is nice. We like the way that looks. Now, we have 12 days left on reliability improvements. We have a bunch of mails. Let's go take a look. Condition update. Yep. Total fixed time 42 hours is fine. Interview. Let's go do the interview. Accept. Sergey Antonov was hit by Faith Anthony during the race. Do you have any message for the American driver? That was terrible for Anthony. She needs to buck her ideas up. It was a racing incident. Both of the drivers were at fault. I don't know. She pretty much cursed out what's his face after he took out her front wing. I don't know if it was her or him. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I wasn't really watching her at the time, but we're gonna say it's a racing incident. And his morale is going to drop, which we don't really care about him. We care about our drivers. So, and let's see, hard-fought win, yeah. Contract renegotiation from Wayne Bellows. Interesting. Let's go back to negotiating table. Contract negotiation. So he's okay with that. He's okay with that. He's insulted by our sign-on bonus, and he doesn't like the fact that we didn't give him a race bonus either. So he said at first it wasn't that important. You know what, dude? We'll give you the max if we come in first. How about that? Can't shake a stick at that because we're never coming in first, so I'm not really worried about it. His patience is wearing thin. I mean, we can only go up to 675, so we'll give him 540. And maybe we'll sweeten the deal here a little bit. I'm not even sure. Hey, you know what? He's kind of neutral on that. He's neutral there, so he's not like loving it or hating it. He was hating this, which we're going to bump up a lot. And this one we bumped all the way to the top for finishing first. Because like I said, we're never going to finish first. So you might as well just make him happy and throw it in there. So let's do that. Okay. You're good, dude. You're good to go. You're good. You're good. Let's go staff and see what they're talking about. Considering details, blah, blah, blah. She has nothing. We're scouting a designer right there. We're going to scout a mechanic maybe. Who's the worst of the two? Cost me $1,000 per race for the mechanic. Let's go see if we can find a better mechanic. Everybody's got a job. Of course everybody's got a job. Anybody good's going to have a job, right? 33, Billy Evans. Concentration, part fixes, pit stops, 11, chemistry, 14, reliability, performance. No. Oh, we want to start scouting, right? Scout mechanic. So we're looking at that. Gary Watkins, Billy Evans. Astrid Oberg. She's good in some spots, but not very good at reliability or performance. I don't know. I don't know. Danny Cox. So he's good here and here, but this stuff is gonna struggle. I mean, better than what we got, right? So he's interested to talk. Fairly important wages. Okay, so we'll go right away up to there. I'd like a nice sign-on bonus. Go up to that, and we'll go. We'll do that. It's a long contract. I mean, that's what we're gonna do. I don't know what else to do. We're paying our other guy $1,000, so I mean, it is what it is. Car repair complete. Finish repairing both cars. Okay, let's continue. I want to get to his negotiation here and see what he thinks. Offer accepted. Introduction into the GMA. Alright, so we're in the GMA. Contract is looking good. Let's get that thing signed. Staff. Details. So how do you fire the guy? His stuff is awful. So we're going to sign him. We're going to get rid of that dude. Because she's slightly better. contract agree to proceed, you need to select the mechanic to replace or fire. So yeah, Manjeet, goodbye. This money needs to last you all season, so I hope you know what you're doing. Yeah, well, we need better mechanics. Race mechanic hired. Okay, so we're going to swap this driver with... Gomez. We want the better mechanic with the better driver, right? Right. He's still considering. Let's see if we can't get to his thing. Wait a second. Cox snapped up by Oneway Racing. Yeah, 29-year-old play. Okay, good. He's not. He's gonna be working with what's his face, but yeah. Yeah, working with them, whatever. Running race results for the World Motorsport Championship. That's probably F1. F1. Sounds good. We got that working on. We want to get our designer in the building before we do that. Contract renegotiation. So he still doesn't like our contract. He likes the bonus size. He's liking everything for the most part. So let's bump this up. Let's bump this up. And dude, let's just get this done, man. It's our last chance. Let's just do it. Let's get it over with. We need you in here so we can get you on board. Track practice. Changing the cards for Munich? No. Dilemma. One of my contacts told me there's just only a spot for Toldena for a bit of practice. Add personality trait Tondela expert. Quality time there would really improve our chances. What do you think? It's going to cost us $1 million. Dilemma resolved. I need you here, dude. I can't afford the $1 million. I need the $1 million. It's one of those things. I gotta have the $1 million. So renew contract. Scout. Okay. We are currently scouting a designer, and we want to see what our proposal does here with Wayne. Then we may put an end to things here. We got a whole bunch of emails. Factory staff is idle. Okay. Nearing the end of her career. Okay. Let's get to the car here. Let's improve parts. So quality's up. Is good. We want to work on performance. Suspension became a bit of a problem last race, right? So let's work on that. 12 days after the race. Alright, whatever, Danny Cox, it is what it is. He accepted our contract offer. That is huge. Huge, huge, huge. Now we can start working on some new parts here with our new designer. We're replacing her. Goodbye, Carmen. We're spending a lot of money on this dude. Yeah, I know it needs to last me all season. $607,000. We know. We know. We get it. Lead designer hired. Alright, so good. We got him. He's got a couple of things to go with him, which is great. Let us have signed 40-year-old Wayne Bellis as our new lead designer. Fantastic. Let's go to car. Let's go to design new parts. We want to work on a gearbox. And it's going to be 3 days after the race. It's fine. It's going to cost us $1 million. We're going to do it. We got to do it. We're going to be running close on money, but we got to do it. All right. And that'll be like the last change we make as far as parts go, I believe. So we do have to do this vote, which will be coming up in the next episode. Folks, I want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking us out with me. Leave your comments and a like for the video. Always helps the channel. I will see you around the channel, and bye-bye now.